Tell me, Bridewell, a fantastic battle to get here. Were you aware of the four-way scrap taking place for second place?
Yeah, I was watching my pit board, and to be honest, unfortunately, the bike was working a lot better that race, but we just didn't quite have the pace for these two. Scott kind of got a bit of a comfort gap, and Xavi and Tarrant were battling quite hard. I had to kind of just sit there because, if I'm honest, I was hanging on. I didn't quite have enough to kind of get by him and maybe try and chase Scott. But yeah, no, I'm probably a bit happier after that race because this weekend hasn't been tough by any means, quite the opposite. But I feel like there's a little bit more potential in the bike. We're not quite unlocking to get the wins. So they will come. Credit to my team. They've done a phenomenal job. And it took a little bit of a last corner lunge on Tarrant. But they don't seem to worry when they want to do it to me. So I'm more than up for giving it back.
Strongest weekend for Honda in a while. And here for you, 3 podium places in all 3 races. Did you expect this much?
Well, honestly, no. Honestly, I expect some top 5 this weekend because I didn't feel quite good on the bike till we arrived here. So we worked really hard on the bike in order to have a setup that permits me to be fast and constant on my laps. So especially on this race, I felt a little bit worse, especially on the apex, on the grip, because I had so much spin and I was trying to manage that situation with the throttle and trying to be more smooth. And I lost some laps with Taran fighting for the second place, and Scott was going. And yeah, when I overtake him for the last time, I was trying to push so hard in order to get some gap. But yeah, it was not enough to catch Scott because he was so fast and he was so constant, no mistakes for him. So not easy for me to catch him. But anyway, finish this race in second position. It's more than a win for me, especially after all the job we did on the inside the box. So really lucky also because we had a race on dry conditions. So yeah, just looking forward to next race in Brands Hatch. It's a track that I know, but I've been there for my last time in 2006, I think. But it's a lovely track, and I hope to keep my level in the next races.
Scott Redding, 3 out of 3, the new Bennetts British Superbike Championship leader. The expectation was on you here. How do you feel having won all 3 races?
No, I feel I'm very happy. I'm very pleased, and I built a lot of confidence up for myself, which was a massive thing for me this weekend. You know, coming into it, I said if I can get 2 of the 3, you know, I should win a race here. But my target was to get 2 out of 3, to do 3 out of 3, and to manage the race in the 3rd race like that. It just showed to myself the confidence and belief that I got, which is something I've been working on over the past years, and really it's just feels amazing to be back in a fighting position and winning races. You know, and it's not easy out there. Those guys are so strong the first few laps. I need a bit of time to find my way. And they attack, and that's great racing. So I was a bit more fortunate to kind of get out of it. I led a bit, and Xavi come past, and I thought, man, he's going again. Like, these boys are so fast in the beginning. Then I managed to kind of close the gap a little bit to him and Brooks, and then go through. And I thought, right, just be consistent. You know, that's my strongest point I have, maybe against the other guys, is I can be very consistent every lap of the race. And I managed it perfectly, you know, and I was just understanding more the tyres because I'm still very new to the Pirellis. And like all the races I've done so far this year, I'm always attacking, I'm always trying to get the best I can. That's the first race where I could control and kind of learn the tyres. So I learned a lot over the 3 races, and I'm very happy.